If you're looking for fast, cheap, reliable mud coins, make sure to check out buymudcoins.com. Link in the description. Use code CK for 10% off. Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. You guys destroyed the like button with my base elite quarterback predictions. So I figured why not come with the running backs. If this one gets a lot of support, I'll do wide receiver and cornerbacks in the next video. As usual, let's start off with the obvious ones, man. David Johnson is going to be at least high 80s. I think he could be a 90. That's what I'm going to peg him as, man. Easily one of the best running backs, if not the best running back in the entire NFL. And he had a really good season last year, last couple years, man. He's just proven that he's in that elite tier of running back. So yeah, he should get a very high card. Next up, we have Le'Veon Bell, who, if I remember correctly, was suspended for the first 4 games last season, and he still managed to get into the top 5 of running backs in terms of yards from scrimmage. And he was second only to Ezekiel Elliott in yards per game. So yeah, he definitely deserves a high 80. I'm going with 90. Speaking of Ezekiel Elliott, man, the guy led the league in yards for a running back in his first year. That's just incredible. Had 15 touchdowns. I think that's 3rd. Just incredible, but I'm still going to give him an 88 because you got to prove it, man. You can't just be a one-year wonder. So maybe if he produces like this next year, then you can maybe give him a 90 or an 89 next year. Next up, we have LaShawn Shady McCoy, my favorite player in the NFL, man. 13 touchdowns last year. People were saying he lost a step. I don't see it. Absolute animal. I'd love to have him back on the Eagles. Bills, you got yourself an amazing player, man. Obviously he's not, as good as he was back in 2013 when he got the rushing title, but he's still amazing. Only 1 yard behind Le'Veon Bell for 5th in the NFL in rushing yards. And he was 4th in the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 13. So yeah, amazing guy. He's going to be an 87 in my opinion. This guy is obvious. DeMarco Murray had a really good season with the Titans. He was 1 touchdown shy of having double-digit touchdowns on the year. He was 3rd in the entire NFL in rushing yards. Nice bounce back year from him, even though he didn't produce the way I needed him to when he was on the Eagles. But it's good. It's good to see him doing well in Tennessee. And there's also going to be one other running back who I'm going to give an 86, and that's Jordan Howard. He had the 2nd most rushing yards for a running back, man. Just incredible. Now, he didn't have the touchdown numbers. Maybe that's why he's not as hyped up as some of these other guys. Only 6 touchdowns on the year. But his yards per carry are insanely high, man. 5.2. Give this guy the ball and he's going to make a play, man. I think he's going to be an 86 overall. Now, before I reveal my last pick, honorable mentions, I think, are going to be Melvin Gordon, 84, 83, around there. Todd Gurley, based off name alone, I know he did not have the best year last year, but they could still maybe look out and give him like an 85, but I see him getting an 84, 83. And also Jay Ajayi, man, the guy exploded for like 2 back-to-back 200-yard games, but he has to be more consistent, so I see him being like an 83, 84 as well. Now, the last elite running back I think is going to be Devontae Freeman. Possibly could have been the MVP of the Super Bowl if he did not get hurt, man. He was having an amazing game, had a really good season. Him and Tevin Coleman, probably the best running back duo in the NFL last year. He had over 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns, and that's not easy to get when you have a nice passing attack with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones taking up all the yards and touchdowns. To have a really good stat season like that, you definitely deserve an elite. So I'm going with an 85 for Devontae Freeman. Let me know down in the comment section your thoughts. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, man. Please subscribe for new around here. And as for me,
gotta run when I hear the bird call. Damn, hop in that thing and murk off, swerve off.